What's up, guys? It's Lee, and today we're going to be doing What If Naruto Was a Neglected Demon? So, let's get right into this story.
内がイタチ久しぶりだな サスケ
Naruto is about 5 years old, and the whole village treats him very poorly. The third Hokage, who is supposed to be his caretaker, only visits him very rarely once a month and leaves a whole bunch of ramen. But other than that, Naruto is left to fend for himself. He has to conserve the food to an extreme amount. He has to eat, and drink only a glass of water and a pack of ramen every day to survive. On top of that, every time he goes out and begs for food, no one gives him any, and they treat him like the scum of the earth. Luckily, the village did not know of Naruto's little secret. His mother, Kushina, Minato's wife, was actually the Demon Lord. But nobody in this world really knew of the mysterious demon land, so they had no idea that Kushina could came from there. And Naruto was actually the predecessor to the first demon lord, but was reincarnated as this form of Naruto. So he's gonna have a variety of very cool powers. But we will find out every single one of the powers in the story soon. But right now, nobody really knows that Naruto is next to the demon throne, and they do not know all the cool powers that Naruto will have. So, one day when Naruto is walking into the woods, very sad, he walks upon this girl screaming. He runs over to check it out, and even though he was treated poorly by the village, he still has a natural care for the humans. And then he walks over to the girl and says, "Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? What's happening?" Naruto catches a bear chasing and slowly crawling up on the girl after the girl falls. Naruto says, "Hey, stop right there. Leave her alone," and points at the bear. Purple flames shoot from Naruto's fingertips, landing right on the bear's eyes and transferring to his fur, burning all of his fur off until he looks like a messed up little doll. The girl screams, "Oh my gosh, you're a freak," and runs away. This makes Naruto sad. Even after just helping someone, they still treat him poorly. He does not know what to do about this because he feels like no matter what he does, he'll always be treated poorly, even if he tries his very best to help people. So, because of this, he decides that the best thing to do is to leave the village. He starts to leave when one of Naruto's Anbu guards decides to be like, "Hey, no, you're not allowed to leave. What the heck are you doing?" And then Naruto gets mad. He says, "Have you been watching me the whole time? Why didn't you save that girl?" The Anbu says, "Hey, don't you dare question me, you little child. My only job is to watch you, not save the girl." Luckily, the other Anbu member was on break, so Naruto stood a fighting chance. Naruto, getting fully enraged mode, gets a purple cloak around him, which is usually a Ninetales Fox cloak, but Naruto's evil energy surrounds the Ninetales Fox like a piece of armor. The Anbu member gets scared and starts trying to run away, but the purple cloak wraps around him, sealing him tight. It lifts him into the air, and the Anbu member yells, "Please, no, stop! I didn't." There's a terrific crunch on the floor. The cloak picks up the guard one more time, revealing half of the guard's face is gone. The mask is completely shattered, and there is only bones and blood rushing out. The cloak throws the guard against a tree, making a horrible thud, and Naruto starts to laugh. "Do you really think I would care about a life as disgusting as yours?" He walks over there and then takes all the stuff off the Anbu member, rummaging through his pockets, seeing if he has any extra materials. He finds a little bit of rations and some kunai. He decides that these will be helpful on his journey. He keeps walking down a basic line, making a few traps just in case anyone comes, tracing back on his foot trips, and then walking another place that the people most likely wouldn't know where to go, leading to dead ends. And he is actually able to get away from the few Ambu that come after him. After that, there is no problems with them. While Naruto is walking, a man walks up to him. So, boy, what are you doing here? Why did you. Don't you belong to the Leaf Village? You're a child, so you shouldn't be so far away. Naruto looks at the man. How did you know I was from the Leaf Village? The man in the orange mask just smiles. Well, I didn't know. Naruto looks at him and says, well, why are you wearing that mask? And then the man says, that also, I don't know. Naruto then says, why don't you know anything? You seem to know a lot and just not wanting to tell me. The man, realizing that Naruto is much smarter than the average 5-year-old should be, says, well, actually, I knew that you were from the village as a lucky guess, but the mask is because I was burnt very badly as a little kid, and I don't like people seeing my burns. But if you want, one day I can show you. But I'll take care of you from now on because you seem to be lost. Naruto looks disgusted at the man. Listen, buddy, I just got away from that terrible place. I don't want another man harassing me. The orange man laughs and says, don't worry, buddy, I won't harass you. What's your name, anyway? Naruto looks at the man and says, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. The orange masked man looks at him and says, my name is Madara Uchiha. Naruto looks at him and says, Madara Uchiha? That's an awesome name. By the way, Naruto has never been taught about Madara Uchiha, so he won't really even question it. Madara Uchiha then smiles at him. Well, this will be fun. He picks Naruto up, and Naruto's like, what? What are you doing? And he says, just trust me, buddy. I'm going to take you to where the Leaf Village will never be able to find you, so you'll never have to be by them again. The orange masked man brings Naruto to a hideout by a waterfall, and he has to do a lot of special stuff to get him in. He brings Naruto inside the hideout and puts him on a scale. He summons this orange haired man with a little bit of piercings in him named Pain. He says, Pain, I've recruited this new member. His name is Naruto Uzumaki. One day, in a few years, he'll be joining the Akatsuki. He's the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Pain looks at Obito weirdly and says, you know we're supposed to collect the Jinchuriki, right? Naruto says, what's a Jinchuriki? What do you mean? And then Obito says, oh no, it's okay. You don't need to worry about it, Naruto. Well, I think that he'll be more use right now to help us catch the other Jinchuriki and to keep him by our side as he grows up, because that'll be helpful. By the way, not even Obito knows about Naruto being the Demon Lord's son, so they're not really going to expect much from him, besides just basic Nine Tails and Shiriki powers. And then Naruto says, well, I guess it's okay then. I mean, where's my room? Obito says, come here, buddy, and then shows him this magnificent room. This makes Naruto extremely happy because he has never seen a room designated for him this nice. Naruto smiles really wide and says, thank you so much, Orange Masked Man, and runs over to the bed, sleeping on it immediately and taking a long nap. Obito and Pain continue to talk about their plans and what they should be doing at this moment and what everything was happening. But they end up deciding that it was okay that Naruto can becoming a part of the Akatsuki because it'll help them capture other people, and whenever they need to extract his, they can either find a way to keep him alive since he would be a loyal member, and Obito does possess some caring towards the Akatsuki, but they decide that if they can keep him alive, they will. But if they can't, well, that they hope that Naruto will make the sacrifice. But also, Naruto will be a huge help catching the other Jinchuriki, and he might even be able to catch the Eight Tails. So, guys, this is actually going to be the end of part one to What If Naruto Was Demon Lord. We're going to have way more cool powers of Naruto's being revealed next episode. And that's basically it. So, I hope you guys